Welcome to Kenzie and Kendall's journey. This is Baby Kensey. Say hi. And I am Kendall. I am a 39-year-old first-time mother. And the purpose of us starting our own YouTube channel is to, number one, we have family and friends all across the United States. And that's hard to do when they're not able to have a relationship with baby Kenzie and watch her grow up and all the amazing milestones that she's going to be achieving. And so this is our way of being able to let you have access to our life. You get to know what's going on in an exclusive way and get to see baby Kenzie as she grows up in her life. The other thing is I'm a work from home mom, which I know there's a lot of work from home moms, and I feel entirely blessed to be able to raise my little girl while working from home. And it's a journey. It really is a journey. There's a lot of things that I'm learning. I've been in my career for over 13 years and now doing it with an infant, which Kenzie is officially 4 months old. It's been a journey. I don't know how else to describe it. So that's the purpose of this channel. We are going to be able to share baby Kenzie's life with you. We are going to share with you my industry, which is skincare and cosmetics. So I'm going to teach you some tips and tricks, some things for busy moms, ways to put your best self forward, to be your most confident self, to make sure you're prioritizing self-care, even when you have little ones at home. So today, this is our very first video. So give us some kudos. This is our first time doing YouTube. And so we're really excited to just lean in to this new media and just do our best. We're going to fail forward. We're going to make mistakes. It's not going to be perfect in the beginning, but we are going to do our best and you're going to see us grow along the way. So today I just want to share with you guys where our journey began. So my husband and I met when we were 24 years old. We originally met when we were kids. Our lives crossed paths a couple of times before we ended up together. But at 24, we re-met and we've been together ever since. Our first date was a hike, and we are just outdoorsy people. My husband's the bougie one of the two of us. I'm more of the simplistic one, and we are just so in love, to be honest with you. We're so in love. We just celebrated 10 years married, over 15 years together. He's my best friend, and I am so grateful. And if we want to add in some relationship tips and tricks, I am happy to do that. So go ahead and put those in the comments if that's something that would bless you as well, because he is incredible, and we're happy to showcase him as well, because he is 100% a part of our journey. So my husband and I always knew that we wanted to have kids, but I never had that feeling of I want to be pregnant. I was the oldest of six kids at one point in time or another. It was step kids, half kids, all the things. And my husband was one of five at one time or another. So we know what it's like to be part of a big family, and we love children. My husband's adopted. And so we kind of thought that maybe we would adopt as well, because again, I just never had that inclination to get pregnant. So we were buying our first house, and I was 37 years old, and I was in prayer, and God distinctly told me that I was going to get pregnant. And I just started crying, and I will never forget that feeling. It was so crystal clear. God's given us some directives in our lives before, and we've obediently followed them. And that's a story for another day. But we trust when the Lord gives us a sign to do something, and we do choose to follow it. So we were in escrow to close on our house, which, as you know, is a crazy time. And I didn't really want to bring it to Casey, to be honest with you, because it's a busy time and there's a lot going on when you're in escrow. And so to then say, oh, hey, after, 13 years together, how about we have a baby? When we literally, I had the paperwork in my office for us to start the process of doing foster care, because I'd already been to the facility. That's what we thought we were called to do. And then God kind of threw us a left turn that we were choosing to follow. So we chatted together. I actually sat on it for like 3 or 4 days. And finally, we were in a driveway at my cousin's house. And I told him, I said, listen, I don't need you to respond right now, but this is what happened. And I told him what happened during my prayer meditation time. And I said, don't respond, sit on it. Like we close escrow in a couple of days. We can talk about it later. So fast forward a couple of days, or about 3 days before we close escrow. And Casey said, you know, that thing that you told me about? And I said, yeah. And he said, let's do it. He goes, we're not getting any younger. Casey and I are actually 5 days apart. I'm 5 days older than he is. And that was the beginning of our journey to finding baby Kensey and having her join our life. So we tried for a year. I went to the doctor. We did all the things that we were told to do. My sister-in-law, Pamela, who we absolutely love, she's got 3 incredible children. We're in California, they're in Florida. So they're one of the people that we are so excited to be able to have watch these videos so we can say hi to all our little cousins. But she's the one that really guided me through the process of how to get pregnant, all the things to do, what supplements to take, what ovulation tests to take, how to track everything. And we tried for a year and nothing. And then we went back to the doctor after a year, and we were in the process of waiting to get an appointment in Sacramento to be able to go to a fertility clinic. Because again, we knew that this is what we were called to do. So you can imagine month in, month out of it not happening, it was disappointing. And if anybody's dealt with infertility, you know what it's like. It's like excitement and a letdown month in and month out. And it can take a toll. It really can. So as we're waiting for the appointment to go to the fertility clinic, I found out I was pregnant. It was June 27th, so almost exactly 2 years ago now. No, a year ago. I don't even know numbers anymore. A year ago. And we found out we were pregnant, and it was first thing in the morning because we were early risers. My husband gets up at 4:30 in the morning, and so I got up early with him, and I went to the bathroom, and every morning I pee on my stick, all the things, tracking the ovulation, tracking the pregnancy. And there was a second line, and I flipped out. I was like, Casey, you got to see this. And literally 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, he told him we were pregnant, sent a picture to my sister-in-law. I said, does this mean what I think it means? And then from there, like, I really had to walk in faith. Again, I am 38 years old at this point. We've been trying for a year. I never once got pregnant. We never had a miscarriage. I had never been pregnant before in my entire life. And I really had to walk in faith because I knew all the statistics. The doctor made sure that I knew all the statistics of what it would take to be able to have a healthy baby. So I walked in faith, and we had our friends and family praying for us ever since we told them we were trying to get pregnant. We had the most beautiful gender reveal party at which we thought we were going to have a boy. And then we found out it was a girl, which I'll have to show you that video at some point because the shock and awe was just incredible. It was such a special moment. And then fast forward, my pregnancy was really rough. I was sick every single day. I had incredible swelling. I had put on, oh gosh, well over 60, almost 70 pounds. And it was rough. It was physically very difficult. I never had complications. Every test came back that she was healthy, that she was where she was supposed to be. But for me, it was a very challenging time. But about a week and a half early, my water broke, and baby Kensey was born 20 hours later. And again, a story for another day, but she was beautiful, healthy, and it was an incredible experience. Casey was there with me along with my mom, and we're so grateful. We're so grateful. So that was February 24th, which is Kensey's birthday. And since then, it's been transitioning into, working from home and having an infant and just living that life. So Kensey is literally a vision from God, a prayer answered, and something we never knew we even desired to have in our life. Again, we thought we were going to adopt, and lo and behold, here she is. So God's plans are always better than ours. So I know for a fact, the fact that she's perfect, she's healthy, literally like every single test came back that she was great. no issues whatsoever, which for somebody my age, that is not very common. She's literally had like 3 boogers. Like, that's it in 4 months. She hardly ever cries. She sleeps with us through the night. She's fully breastfed. And she's incredible. She's right in the middle of where she's supposed to be for her age. And to have some baby be this incredible is just, it's only God. It's only God. And so we're excited because we know God is at work in Kenzie's life. And that's the real reason for this journey and for us documenting it, is because we know something special is going to unfold in this little girl's life. And we're going to be able to watch it all happen together. So we're really excited to share that journey with you. Our next video is actually going to be a little tutorial for mamas on what lip gloss to have in your purse to make it look like you got it all together. A little sparkle for you. And then we'll have some more videos coming as we launch this month, our very first month in July of 2025. So till next time, I'm Kendall, and this is Kenzie, and this is our journey, and we're so excited to share it with you.
On.